So Bobbi Althoff has officially fallen off because her podcast is over because the views were dropping and she decided she ain't want to do it no more. If you don't know who Bobbi Althoff is, she's the girl who missed out on her daughter's birthday for an interview in one night with Drake. And that one interview ended up ruining her marriage. Hopping around from black eye to black eye, and now her podcast that she sacrificed her family for, mind you, is now over. Sad life, I'm not finna lie, but a deserved downfall. Never switch up on your family for success.
So it has been a while since we last talked about Bobbi Althoff. Bobbi obviously hit it big online with her parody of mommy blogger TikTok content.
What type of twerk was... No, what the fuck? What type of twerk was that?
Obviously hit it big online with her parody...
I know she's trying to, like, farm?
Mommy blogger TikTok...
Or, like, act like, you feel me, a basic white girl. But at the same time, this is just disrespectful to the art of twerking, bro. I'm not gonna lie. You should be revoked of the sex. What the hell?
Yes, I did name my daughter Richard.
Bad her for shaking her ass.
I really loved the name Richard, and I wanted a boy, but I had a girl, and I decided to name her Richard anyway.
There is nothing more
Why?
embarrassing than walking around with one of these. Everyone knows how it got there. You know what you did.
So she was running it up
What?
over there, a massive...
I mean, that's white
couple
girl
million
humor, though, so
followers,
I
getting
understand
millions of
it,
plays
I
per
guess.
video, and making
What?
a couple of $100,000 per year.
I was making around like 250 to 300 a year.
Thousand
Yeah.
from brand deals
on TikTok.
Wow.
And 250 is great and all, but it's hard to come up with content with just me every day.
$250,000 a
Yeah.
year as an annual income is great and all.
Yes.
It is great.
What? What? Are you brain dead? 250,000 is crazy good. It's great, you know? Like, what? Yo, you are too privileged. What? You talking about that like that's 50K a year?
It is
It's
great.
great.
And this is where she claims that she parlayed that fame into her podcast fame.
Hi guys, welcome to the Really Good Podcast with your host Bobbi Althoff.
And from episode 1, people suspected that she was an industry plant, mainly because she was immediately in bed with the 69 God. And
But didn't Yachty put her on to Drake, and that's how they did the podcast? If I'm right, if I'm correct.
shortly after showing off Mark Cuban's disgusting Piggly Wigglies.
Ew.
Shortly after showing
Ew! Yo, you're a billionaire. Why are your feet that dirty? Ew.
off Mark
Put on
Cuban's
some
disgusting
socks.
Piggly Wigglies.
Ew.
Like, dude, you are a billionaire. You should have a
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm blurring this shit. I'm blurring that. I'm not showing that.
personal
Nah.
foot washer.
Hell
I believe
no.
in my podcast, so I'm trying my best. I've had a few guests, some D-list celebrities.
And not only did that spark the industry plant
D-list
rumors,
celebrities?
but also within 1 week of launching her
You
podcast,
had Drake on your podcast. What are you talking about? D-list celebrity.
she had the top talent agency in the entire entertainment industry representing her and her brand. Landing
Oh, so
celebrity
she-
guest after celebrity guest, it was very clear that her growth was far from organic.
Oh yeah, so she is an industry plant. She had the best talent agency. Yeah, you're a plant. Like, yo, I guarantee half of these people who are on your podcast didn't even know about this shit. They just got on because their agent had told them to do it, or maybe you paid them.
This was obviously something people called out immediately online and also to her face.
I know.
You're not an industry plant, right?
I am, but
You do
Well, at least
feel
she admits
kind
it,
of
though.
planty. We do have the same manager, so is this
I
kind
know.
of
Isn't that
planted?
crazy?
Feels a bit planty.
This is definitely
you got
like
you got
Liz.
here in 5 minutes. It took me 20 years.
Damn.
Hey, it has been a minute.
What I think industry plant is, it's like somebody that has been like that is tied to someone else in the industry and uses those connections
Okay.
to capitalize, and they like have zero talent.
I'm not on any
Nah, Kiki was cooking her shit. I ain't gonna lie. Kiki was cooking her shit. Y'all peeped that comment at the end that, oh yeah, they use their connections and they have zero talent. She clocked her teeth. Ew, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What?
singer. I don't have any talents
And she even admitted in a later interview that these comments broke her down mentally.
based on what the comments are saying, and sometimes it's just constructive criticism.
Stand up for yourself, though. I'm not gonna lie. Look, they're not. Look, the talent thing, that's a diss. But everything else, I mean, yeah, you did. I'm not gonna lie. I hate when people let other people joke on them and don't stand up for themselves and then complain about, oh, everybody's bashing me. Stand up for yourself. Put your meat on the table. Balls on the table. What are we talking about? Stand up for yourself, bro.
It can be a little mean, but yeah, it doesn't bother me too much.
And I really feel
Yes,
like
it obviously does. You're crying.
We're basically on that same wavelength, and just
They're basically the same person, just different styles of blowing up. She blew up because people think she could suck dick, and she blew up because she sucked Drake's dick. I don't know, man.
as quickly as each rose, both equally as quickly fell off. I mean, at least for Haktua, she had this massive scandal that derailed her career. You know, the whole scam in your fans with no remorse thing will kind of do that to
I'm
you.
so glad
But
she
as
fell
for-
off, bro. For such a long time, this girl, Haley Welch, was the face of Nashville. I hated it.
You know, the whole scam in your fans with no
Every single
remorse
time I
thing
told
will kinda
somebody
do that
I'm from
to you.
Nashville,
But as
oh,
for
the city
Bobbi,
where
I
Haktua
think
girls from.
people
Shut up! Shut up, please.
just got sick of her sarcastic, too cold to be here, one-trick pony bit. And when she would get in a room with someone like Offset who read her like a book, she would be made foolish still trying to pull this act off.
You wanted to be on my podcast.
Why you keep saying that?
I remember
Kevin?
Offset did clock her tea.
I honestly didn't even want to do this shit. I don't fucking do interviews. I'm fucking with you because they're making me.
You need a
Damn.
little bit of seasoning. You ain't got no seasoning, man. You like a plain piece of chicken just on the thing. You pull it off, and then you serve the dish. You need some motherfucking seasoning, man.
You can leave now.
Oh, you see this. Also, peep his cut, nigga. Yo, this lineup is crispy. Sheesh.
This is my hotel. I paid for this motherfucker. You can leave now.
Well, damn.
Now, beyond this,
I'm not gonna lie. That one interview ruined her career. Cause I remember after this, nobody respected her. It was already 50-50, but after Offset like clocked her, it was done. It was over with, bro. That was the official start of her fall off.
the main public ridicule that she faced outside the industry plant narrative was that she broke up her family to be in social circles with famous people.
She broke up her family to do these type of dances on TikTok.
Plant narrative was that she broke up her family to be in social circles.
Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. You gave up your two daughters, Richard and whoever else, for this, and your rich ass multi-millionaire Silicon Valley husband who was also a multi-millionaire in a tech startup company or had a tech startup company or whatever. L decision. I ain't gonna lie.
You know?
I flew all the way here
You did. I really do appreciate
on my daughter's
that.
first birthday.
I wasn't going to bring that up.
Hell no.
Mhm.
Hell
I
no.
missed your daughter's first birthday.
Hell no.
To be here.
First birthday too is crazy.
Dark. Regret that you'll never be able to undo.
Yeah.
Horrible parenting.
He's not even
Now, when
joking.
Drake is calling you a bad
dead
parent,
ass.
you know you're doing something wrong.
Oh
Speaking
God,
of
because
Drake,
didn't
by
he
the
abandon
way,
his
the
kids
dude is so
too?
down bad that he's been in Bobbi's comment section on Instagram begging her to unblock his name.
Embarrassing.
Either way, despite being married at the time of these early interviews, she was always asking these guests if they would smash her up.
Would you date someone that looks like me?
Why would you ask this?
Am I your type?
Bro, mind you, she has a husband and 2 kids at home asking a question like this, bro. In bed with another man. What? And he's rich? Your husband's rich too? Like, you sold the bag.
I mean, imagine being her husband seeing that shit. The guy did actually file for divorce around a month after the Drake episode dropped, leading to rumors that Drake gave her her initial initiation, if you know what I mean. Obviously, after this, she would gain the reputation.
Hey, after that, she hasn't gone back. No. Drake was her first black guy. I could tell he was her first black guy. Because once she went black, she didn't go back. You'll see what she's collabing with right now. Mr. Freaky himself, NLE Chopper. And it just kept on going.
That she was being passed around the industry. Ryan Garcia was chasing her around the room like it was his crush on the school playground. He
This
would
was
later
weird,
confirm
too.
them hooking up during a Twitter rant.
Wait, hold on. What?
His crush on the school playground. He would later
I kissed Bobby. Bobby was cool, pretty good kisser. Bobbi, although fucked Drake, and that's why she got a divorce, she's cool. The CTE is strong with this one. Why would he say this?
Later confirmed
What?
them
Why
hooking
would he
up
say
during the
this?
Twitter rants. She was seen being drunkenly carried out of clubs.
In
Even had this
Nashville,
really
by the way.
embarrassing moment when she tried to do that thing
I remember
where
that.
girls soft launched the guy they're dating,
Oh,
only to have
remember
it
this?
backfire after the FBI, that is social media, discovered that it was some NFL player and he completely denied being with her in the first place.
The most embarrassing thing that could ever happen to you when you try to soft launch your couple or your hubby or whatever.
This caused her
Your
to
boyfriend.
crash out on TikTok.
Just like hard to imagine finding someone who is truly good for you. It's hard to imagine there's a world where there's like someone who's actually good for you.
Shut up! You traded your husband and your kids for this. I don't feel bad for you, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
Dating is just hard, you guys. Like,
Crocodile tears.
Well, now Bobbi
Try
has
more.
officially announced that she will be
Please.
ending her podcast, which is surprising to me considering she was still getting decent guests and views in the hundreds of thousands.
Oh, she wasn't doing that bad. I mean, she was pulling 1 million when she first started, but this still isn't that bad. Why would she end it?
Occasionally, but
Yeah, some
obviously
good
when you
momentum.
compare this to her peak where she was getting at least 1 million views per podcast and like these top level guests, it had been looking pretty rough. I mean,
As a content creator, right? You're always gonna have your highs and the lows, but if you're averaging over 100,000, that means you're still probably gonna and if you drop like once or twice a week, you'll still probably make like 8,000 per month, and that's if you have like bullshit CPM. She's uploading like an hour-long podcast. She's probably making a good 10K per month. You're still making good money. I don't know why she stopped. Maybe the budget wasn't what it was because she does have to pay people to come to this to the podcast. So those are fees plus locations, flying out. Yeah, I could see how she could go under, but I don't know. Maybe just I don't know. You could have did something else. You didn't have to end it.
no one really knew these people she was now interviewing, and when she
Maybe
was
just
doing
cut down
solo
the cost.
episodes, there were not many views at all. But either way, she hosted like a funeral for her podcast.
Hi guys, welcome to the Really Good Podcast. All jokes aside, all honesty, this is the last episode. In honor of the last episode, my sister and I are going to sing a song. I heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya? And it goes like,
Hear me and hear me good, nigga. I'm here to double down. That shit is a 2-pack of ass.
Yeah, I totally...
Oh man, like what the hell, yo? That was horrible. That was truly horrible, man. I'm not gonna lie. I haven't cringed that hard in a minute. I'm not gonna lie. That was bad.
have no idea why this podcast fell out of favor. Now, regardless of all of that, even up until
Jamari
last year,
funny.
someone was funneling money into her career, trying to make her a thing, trying to get her some positive PR with Business Insider and other entities that are known to take money to do interviews or think pieces on celebrities.
the Really Good Podcast. She was a great podcast. She got me
Great
this
stretch.
house,
It was all
got me
right.
the car I drive. She got me a lot of stuff, and she was really great. I really did appreciate her for the time I had with her.
She's been crying heavy though. You could tell, like sunglasses plus around the cheeks. She tried to hide it with makeup. She's been crying. She cried right before she did this. I can tell.
And she brought me a lot of memories and a lot of great guests. I will miss doing this podcast, and I will miss the money this podcast brought me.
Now, over time, it has
Hey, at
been
least you being
abundantly
honest about the
clear
money.
that from
That's
the
what
start,
she's really
this was
gonna
all
miss.
about money and fame to Bobbi, who straight up admitted that even when she was young, that was her main aspiration in life.
Mentally decided that she made like at least 300 a year on her podcast alone, and I was like, that's what I need to do next. Like, I need a podcast.
I'm gonna keep it a beam though. That's mostly what people do though. Let's stop acting like most people don't really have passion for this. A lot of channels, a lot of your favorite content creators, especially your favorite podcasters, if they wasn't making money to make the content, they wouldn't make the content. I'm letting you know right now. So even though people might get mad at her for saying this, I do respect that she's at least being honest because a lot of people aren't.
How'd you become an influencer or creator?
Just wanting to make money.
It's like she in general represents a microcosm into our society and how social media has warped people's minds.
I hope that I go from D-list to A-list. That's my goal in 10 years.
From D-list.
But to do that though, I'm gonna keep it a beam. To go from D-list to A-list, you either need to have true passion for whatever you're doing, or you need to know how to suck dick. And I'm gonna keep it a beam, right? That's just how Hollywood works. All right, I'm gonna be honest. Now look, it seems like she's already chose option B, but at the same time, there's only so many dicks you can suck. So I wouldn't really. Plus, I heard a lot of people got herpes in this industry. I really wouldn't be trying to do that. So the other way to do it is by having passion in what you do. And you clearly don't really have passion for your podcast. So, of course, it's not going to work. Because the whole dry humor gimmick, it works for a little bit. But eventually, people get tired of dry humor, bro. We want to see energy. We want to see effort. We want to see that you really care about this. That's how you create fans. Not from making, quote-unquote, good content, but from trying. Putting your best foot effort or best foot forward, actually caring about the product, and really caring about being here. That's how you build fans. And to become an A-list celebrity, you gotta build fans.
List to A-list.
Yes.
You can't do that,
like
so
over
you're
the last
crying.
2 to 3 years specifically, I've noticed a change in the way that women in particular present themselves online. And I'll say specifically on Instagram, where there's this sense that they think they are someone famous or a spectacle to be admired, and I find that shit hilarious. And I'm talking about like an everyday regular girl with 500 followers acting like her shit don't stink. I mean, people in general are just so much more narcissistic than ever before due to social media. Or I guess I should say they are desperate for online validation in a way that was viewed as cringy during the early days of social media.
As you guys know, this podcast started off just with a girl with a dream to make more money. And I knew when I started that it was going to go places. I didn't know I would fall off as quickly as I did. To be honest, I did think this was going to last a bit longer.
This feels like a gimmick, bro.
But nevertheless, it lasted a minute, and I'm proud of the accomplishments I have, and I'm pretty sad that it has to end like this, but it's okay.
I mean,
you know, if she didn't abandon her family for her fame, I actually wouldn't mind tapping into some of her content, bro. Even though it's dry humor, she knows how to sell this shit. I'm not gonna lie. She does know how to sell it.
Hey, shout out to her for being able to acknowledge the fall off and the fact that she loves money.
Yeah.
She did run about 10 ads in this podcast, and the entire episode in general just seemed like a money grab, where she says, remember when I did this podcast? Remember when I did that podcast?
This girl's so crazy. Yo, she's insane, bro. Yo, I've never seen a girl just so forward and straight up about how much she doesn't care about this shit. She just wants money. But the funny part about it is you already have money from your ex-husband. You screwed that over. So now you're in a bad predicament. You feel me? The child support bills ain't cooking enough. I don't even think she has custody of the kids. So it's just kind of like, bruh, she's in a bad spot now, bro. You feel me? Yo, I ain't gonna lie. You played yourself, shorty. I ain't gonna hold you.
Podcast.
And I will never forget the moment he told me that I was like unseasoned chicken.
It was basically like one of those filler episodes where they just show a bunch of flashbacks from the show. You know, the one you always skip. She really just cycles through all the interviews. She plays a clip and moves on periodically.
I bet this video was like 2 hours too. She knows exactly what she's doing.
Another ad in your face. And I do have a sneaking suspicion that this might just be the pre-launch of some of the show that she wants to now do.
Yeah, I think this is a gimmick.
How she ends her show.
And she still has advertisers, right? She still has brands pushing her shit. So it wouldn't be smart to end it. I'm not gonna lie, because each of those advertisements probably split her a cool band. So she probably made like 10K plus ad revenue. If it's a 2-hour video, maybe 1,500. She probably made like 11,000 from this.
Any final words for the podcast?
Pretty good haul.
She really fell off. No, it happened. People said I was falling off, and they were right. So now it's dead. You guys got what you wished for. You wanted it to be over. It's over. It's gone. It's not there anymore. And now, I don't know
This
what
is so
we're gonna
awkward,
do.
bro.
I don't know, I just feel like someone who
So
loves being
awkward.
around famous people and rising up the social ranks as she does would not just give it up. It's actually my guess, considering that this episode was posted on the very last day of July, and with these various sponsors riddled into this crock of crap, is that this was only made to meet obligations to them. As when you agree
True.
to these deals, they usually have allotted time slots of when you will post their ad. And I just cannot see very many people, even if they are a genuine fan of this show, watching the entire thing. And let me just say
that is true. I'm not gonna lie. Also, I do want to say this. Forgot what I was going to say.
The comment section on this video is not exactly what you would expect from a send-off. I mean, it was almost like it was a mixture of good riddance, they were sick of the ads, and then just a bunch of comments about how she left her
family for this. Almost funny.
Family to pursue this. Either way,
OnlyFans
like
income.
This is the end of the Bobbi era. Honestly, I think that she would have made more money and had more longevity online in the parody blogger space. But I guess it's...
Yeah, she played herself doing the podcast, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I was thinking this. That's what I was gonna say. Bro, if she really tried doing skits and like little mommy blogger shit and like appealing to a more white mom or middle-aged white mom or like, you feel me? That you the Starbucks girlies. If she tried to appeal into those, she probably would have a career right now, bro. But where she really played herself, I think, is by doing the celebrity collabs. People think them celebrity collabs will really get you on, bro. It's a quick money grab. It's quick money. All right? If you're not an entertaining person and you don't already have a fan base, them celebrity collabs won't do anything for you. Because people are coming to see that celebrity, not you. They don't care about you. I'm going to be honest. All right? Like, there's a way to do that. If you want to do collabs with celebrities, choose the Kai Cenat route. He already had a platform. He already had a fan base before he started doing collabs. He ain't just started doing them. All right? Don't be like a Bobbi, because she played herself, bro. She should have just appealed to her own audience. It would have took some more time. But by now, she'll probably have a consistent source of income, bro, instead of whatever this bullshit is she has right now, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Lesson that sometimes it's better to rise up slow than to just jump on a rocket and burn out.
Jamari just said it.
I want to know what you guys think about this decision by Bobbi down below. Do you think there was some sort of hand in the background telling her, no, you're not going to be the industry plant no more?
I think whoever invested in her got tired of it. I ain't gonna lie. I for sure feel like there was something going on behind the scenes we don't know about. But I think they just got tired of her. Good video, Jamari. What are your opinions about this? Let me know down in the comment section below. And do y'all feel bad for this girl? I personally don't. If you abandon your family for success and fame, this is just what's gonna happen. I don't feel bad. You got the obligation to feel bad if you want to. I don't though. Anyways, we out. Thank you. Follow this what you want to see this live. Thank you. Bye. We are subscribe, like the video.